Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to the 101 in 10, where you get to see your favorite indie artists from around the world 101 in 10 minutes. I'm your host, Ayasha Roberson, and I am back today with a brand new artist. We're in the country of France, and I am so ecstatic and so excited to introduce this young lady. She is very talented, multi talented. She's a singer, songwriter, artist. I love her musical quality when it comes to her bringing her musical ability onto the stage and also through her music. No further ado, I have the wonderful and pleasure to introduce the world to Miss Emma Goldberg. Yay! Along with her PR person, Mariel, is here as well.
Hello.
So, Emma, I want to talk to you about your musical influences. How did you get started in the music industry, and who are your musical influences?
I started very young because I was still student, and I was in a championship of music, of course, because I began in music school, conservatory of music, of course, a little bit like Fame, the famous series that you know. It was something like that, to be
Huh?
honest. And I made my first album in 1996, and suddenly I went on a tower, and I made many collaborations with many artists in France, in Israel, in USA. Of course, I made collaborations with one of the musicians of Stevie Wonder, Mao Tayek. I used to work
Wow.
with him. Yes, a great moment of my career. I used to make many songs with David Corenza, the famous jazzman, and Chris Pirret in USA, a very famous producer, and many people. And I often go on my songs and my career of composer, making music of movies also. And I have also radio shows in France and in UK. My first radio show is Just Like Emma on 242 Radio UK in UK. And another radio show is called With Emma in France, of course, on the other radio.
Oh, wow. So you are just a plethora of great, great goodness going on. You have this dynamic musical experience with Stevie Wonder and also many great legends. And also, you're doing your thing on these music shows as well. And you're just this great, I think you're just very humble. And I want to talk a little bit about how do you come up with your music? Because your music has evolved so much from the 90s to now. So how are you writing your music? How do you come up with your influences and experience when it comes to writing your songs?
My influences were very different, and go on when I went on in 1996, it was very different, of course, because I was beginning my career, and I was always on my case, with my case, of course, my suitcase, on tower, one day in Poland, one day in France, one day in Belgium. It was totally crazy. It was very incredible, to be honest. It was the beginning, and in 2000, I went in Paris, and I started to work with very big musicians in France, and they learned me everything. To be honest, to be professional, to be uh, something higher was coming to me, because they had more experience than me. To be honest, and after 2014, I used to have that extraordinary opportunity to work with one of the musicians of Stevie Wonder. I was making music who is called Madiba, tribute to Nelson
Oh,
Mandela. Yes, for human rights, of
yeah.
course. It's called Madiba. I will send you that song. And Mao Tayek, one of the musician of Stevie Wonder, was there, a friend of mine, and I asked him, "Do you want to sing with me that song?" I wrote it. I send you everything, and you just have to sing with me. And suddenly he said yes, and it was magic, to be honest. But it's totally different because in 1996 we were all the time going on in recording studio, and now we have the recording studio at home, and we can work with all the planets, with all the
Wow.
world. And sometimes I don't meet uh, people I'm working with. So it's totally different, but it's exciting, really exciting, because um, I have more experience. I'm older, of course, than before, of course, and so many things are coming to us, and we've got to take every opportunities. And the radio shows I built, I invented, just like Emma and with Emma on the two stations. It was an opportunity to make discover the new generations and all the generations and all the countries. Everybody is mixed in my radio shows. Everybody can send me his song, and I can broadcast them, of course. And I gave them the luck that they don't have on other stations in France, because it's very, very closed market in France. And it's very, very difficult. In USA, it's really different, and they gave me my chance and my luck. But in France, it's very, very, very closed market. It's totally different. So I changed the rules. If you don't like the game, change the rules and be free all the time.
I love that. If you don't like the game, change the rules and be free.
Yeah.
And I think that as a creative, it has allowed you to be free and evolve and not be boxed in and be able to think outside the box as well. And I think as artists, we sometimes have a hard time trying to do that, especially over the years. We're scared sometimes to evolve because we may lose our fan base or, we may not be relevant. But you have found a way to still be relevant, but you also have found a way to also create different platforms for other artists as well and new artists too to get their music out there as well. So thank you so much for all that you have done in the industry as well.
Yes, I try. I try. It's a fight, to be honest. When I build these songs and these radio shows, I ask to my directors. I just want indie artists, no major artists, no people who are famous in my shows. I just want unknown and indie artists, really. And
Wow.
my directors were very, very surprised, to be honest. That was the first time someone wanted to create a radio show like that with one of my songs in the generic, in the jingle. And it was totally crazy. And and I invited also the video podcast. I built the podcast on YouTube with the videos of the artist, and nobody do that in France, nobody. I am the only one. And many artists are coming from everywhere. And nowadays we've got 80,000 listeners by radio show. It's great.
Wow,
We
that's
are
great.
waiting for the 100,000 listeners by radio show. It's and 156 countries are listening to me each radio show. That's a performance.
That's great. Now, guys, make sure to get in contact with Emma in regards to her radio show, her music, through her PR agent, Mariel. Please tell the audience how they can connect with Emma on her social media and also with her website as well.
Yes, we will start with social media. First, Emma is present in almost social media from Twitter, Facebook mainly, and IG, Instagram. Okay, so these three social media, she's present. And for the musical platforms, she's almost present everywhere, from Spotify, from Apple Music, Deezer, SoundCloud, and mainly YouTube. And on YouTube, she has three channels. One for 242 Radio UK with just like Emma. And the second one is for the movies and she's talking about, let's say, the movies, the cinema. It says, Et si nous parlions cinéma? It is in French, okay? And the
let's
third
talk
one, it
cinema.
is our music. So she has a presence everywhere. And as she said, her radio airing is made mainly on YouTube. So it is on a 242 UK channel radio with just like Emma. So it is all that I have to say, except that she has also a website that you can find on the bio of our Instagram or our, for instance, Facebook or everywhere in the social network. Okay?
Great. And thank you so much, Muriel. And guys, if you want to book Emma for any type of upcoming event and performances, especially out here in the United States, make sure you contact her PR agent. We're going to have that on the website as well, so you can contact Muriel directly for bookings. And also, please make sure you check out her music. Her music is playing on Indie Live Music Radio. I Miss You and I Want You is our song. So make sure you listen to her music and make sure you connect with her as well. So Emma, thank you so much for being on the show. I really enjoyed you talking about your music experience and all the stuff that you're doing. I am wishing you peace, love, and blessings for the new year. Your music is great, and I'm excited to see what else is going to come about with you later this year. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Really, really honored to be with you today, and thank you for welcoming me on your radio show. I'm very, very honored. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Emma, for your trust and being with you, because Emma is one of my partners with work also, because for the radio submission and so on, she gives me a hand that never, no one has gave me before. So has given me before. Yeah.
It's the same to you, my dear Muriel. It's the same to you. We became friends because of social networks, and a real partner with Muriel. Very professional. Muriel is a really real professional woman, and I can say that.
Well,
Thank
yes.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. No, and Mariel, you're dynamic. This is, I think this may be the fourth or third artist we've had on the show. So, guys, if you're looking for a PR agent, make sure you contact Mariel. Find her on social media. Connect with me, guys, and I'll point you in a direction so you can connect with her. And again, guys, thank you for listening to and watching the 101 in 10 as we feature a new artist from around the world. 101 in 10 minutes. Expect the unexpected, guys. On the next show, you never know where we will be next. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.